Here's Corbin Burnes. Good as it got last year.
The National League Cy Young Award winner.
Swing and a miss. 10 strikeouts for Corbin Burnes. Boy, Corbin Burnes is nasty. Always a chance that something special is going to happen every day he takes the mound for the crew. Here's a swing and a miss. Nasty from Corbin Burnes. Becomes just the second Brewer ever to strike out 10 or more batters in 3 straight starts. Burnes just continues to set new standards for himself and for this rotation.
The man, the myth, the legend, reigning defending NL Cy Young winner, joining us on Off Base today, Corbin Burnes. First of all, thanks for joining us, my friend. Today, MLB Players Media released this short feature on how your life has completely changed since 2019. And in the piece, you credit a change in your mental preparations as the biggest difference for you. So, Corbin, what steps have you taken to completely change the way you think about this game?
Yeah. First, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. But the mental side of the game is something that I've kind of doubled down on the last couple of years. After 2019, wasn't a fun year. On and off the field, just kind of a mental grind. So for me, it was we got to change where what we can do to stay in the big leagues. And I knew I had the stuff to be up in the big leagues. I knew I can compete at the highest level. It was just finding the mental adversity to really get through that. To really kind of get rid of the highs and lows in the game. It's kind of the easiest way to say it. Baseball's such a long season. You only get so many starts as a starting pitcher. So for me, it was trying to find that middle ground, find ways to overcome the low lows and kind of stay even keel when you have the big games.
Corbin, it's X, man. I want to say congrats on all your accomplishments, but one of the biggest accomplishments is now being a daddy. Talk to me a little bit about the daddy duties, man. I know all about them, so what do you got?
It's awesome. He was actually 2 months yesterday.
Wow.
So it's crazy how quick they grow and how much he's picking up. Just kind of getting the first laughs, getting the first giggles. The last couple weeks, it's been awesome. To come home, whether you have a good game or a bad game, you come home and he's going to be laughing at you and pooping on you. It's the same thing for him. So no, it's been awesome. Me and my wife, we've enjoyed every bit of it, and we're just looking forward to seeing him continue to grow.
Speaking of getting pooped on, how is your diaper changing skills?
Are they
there yet?
They're not bad. He always times it out perfectly. So whenever you take the diaper off, it's like he likes to pee everywhere. So it's sometimes it's quite the show in there. But no, it's fun.
Yeah, I don't have any kids. I'm going to wait on all of that. Back to baseball. Hey, so let's talk about this rotation, man. Obviously, you're the ace, and a lot of people have picked you guys to go all the way this year. Have we even scratched the surface of what this rotation can be?
I think we're all just getting going this year. We've got guys, top to bottom, 1 through 6 really. We've had Ashby making a bunch of starts with us this year. But I mean, it's one of those rotations that any given day can be something special. Lauer's having a great year this year. Hauser's throwing the ball great. Of course, you got Woody and Freddie that are throwing the ball great, and they always do. And then Ashby, Ashby's throwing the ball really well this year. So any given day, you run us out there, we're going to do our best and give us a chance to win.
Follow up to that. Hey, so the combined no-hitter, you were a part of one last year, and we just saw the Mets do it. Do you think the single pitcher no-hitter is a thing of the past and that this is the new norm, the combined no-hitter?
I don't know. I think on any given night, if someone goes out there and they're efficient through 7 or 8 innings, then they're going to get the chance to have the single pitcher no hitter. But the way baseball's gone the last couple of years with the openers and guys going 5 or 6 innings, we may see more of the combined no hitter. Hopefully we still see some of the single pitcher no game and perfect game and no hitters, but we'll see. But that's kind of the trend in baseball right now.
Hey, talk to me a little bit about how comfortable you got hitting last year. Like you swinging the stick was not too bad, got you a couple of RBIs. How do you feel about now no longer having to hit?
I'm going to miss it. I grew up a position player. I loved hitting. I loved getting in the box. Got to face some of the best guys in the game last year, so that was fun. But I don't miss running the bases. That's for sure. That's always that's always a fiasco when I get out there. And I know a lot of the training staff and the coaches are a lot happier with us, not getting in the box and not having to run bases. That's for sure.
Do you ever step in the cage and just take some hacks for fun?
I haven't this year. I would probably get in trouble if I did. I think if counsel saw me sneak in there, I think he'd have a few words for me.
All pitchers are banned from the batting cage from this moment forward with the universal DH.
Pretty much.
All right, now time for some very hard-hitting journalism. I'm a big fan of Bernie Brewer, and the slide, that is on my bucket list. Number one, have you been down the slide? And number two, do you plan on it? Look at that thing.
I
have
not been on the slide. That's it's pretty high up there. We get offered every family day. The slide's open if you guys want to go down it, and every year I ask my wife and she says no, so I quickly agree. As the years go, my son gets older. He might want to go down it one day, so I might have to work up the courage to get him up there with it.
Oh yes.
There's a first for everything.
Yeah, I love that.
Yep. Okay, so two-part question here. The defending NBA champs, the Milwaukee Bucks, face the Celtics tonight. One, were you at the parade last year? And two, from seeing them bring the championship back to Milwaukee, does that motivate you to do the same and bring a World Series back?
No, so I was not at the parade last year, but I heard it was a blast. But whenever someone can bring a championship to the state, really, it kind of excites the fan base, especially when you can put a good team on the field. It gets everyone excited. It kind of gets that buzz around the stadium. They're going to make another deep run this year, so it just gives us even more motivation to try to follow their footsteps and see if we can get one of our own.
Corbin, yesterday we were talking about Brent Suter and Andrew McCutchen's handshake. And can you just give us a little bit of insight as to what is going on right here? Please.
See, this is, being a starting pitcher, I don't have many handshakes with guys. When I come in the dugout my start day, it's kind of like, give me some knuckles, give me some high fives, and that's it. But some guys get really creative. I think McCutchen's got multiple handshakes. Suter's got a handshake with everyone. Brasseau's got handshakes with everyone. So it's one of those things that's it's a way to kind of spice up the dugout before the game, get some energy going. But I'm not a big handshake guy. I'm the pretty vanilla fist bump or high five.
Hey, listen, I love a good high five and a fist bump. Let's keep it simple. Real quick, before we let you go, obviously off the top of the interview, we were talking about you turning things around just from a mental health standpoint and just meditation and all those things. If there's any piece of advice you have for those watching, what would it be when it comes to all that?
Yeah, it's not to be shy. There's always someone out there to talk to. Someone that's been through it, someone that can help you. I've had multiple guys just talking about the mental side of baseball coming up to me, and I'm always an open book to talk to those guys and to give any type of knowledge and information that I can. And there's always someone out there that's that can help you through it and can get you along.
Yeah, that's beautiful advice, and we appreciate you championing this cause. Corbin, thank you. Best of luck this season.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys for having me on.